Howdy ho. Anyways, today, of course, I went to the doctor and already, made a segment on how I think it's all a fucking scam, and I've dealt with um, the healthcare system through others, and I know how it's all about pharmaceuticals and feeding on fear, and they don't really do a damn thing for you, and, it's all it is a money ploy, and I'm sick of it. Anyways, today in my Happy Meal, I found Peter Pan, which he was one of the ones I wanted. And I don't know what this one is. I think it might be Ant-Man because it's got some wings or whatever. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But their McDonald's is having their, I think it's 100-year anniversary special right now. Anyways, um, yeah, I do my best to, eat healthy and get a little bit of exercise and all that stuff. And, I can't afford to eat uh, the freshest of fresh every day. And I've tried growing my own garden, and that, of course, that was an experience. Definitely here in, West Texas, that after the hail and the heat and the insects and, you know, illness hit me, I was like, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm not, there's no reason to stress out of stuff that's out of my control. If I can't, grow my own foods, if I can't, if I can't afford certain foods, then fuck it. I'm not going to stress out about it. I'm just going to do what I can. And, I get up every day to do the best I can with what I fucking got. And I'm not going to stress out anymore because, food prices are fucking high. And, you know, I'm tired. I'm just tired of it all. And, I was thinking, I was like, you know what? I don't want to fucking live a long time. You know, I don't bring disease or disaster to me. I don't tempt fate or anything like that. But I'm not going to fucking stress or worry about it or run to the doctor over every little thing or jump through hoops just to, get a diagnosis or, I have my diagnosis, but they want me to jump through hoops to fucking, you know, do this and do that. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just go to the fucking clinic. If they can't do it for me through the clinic, then whatever. And where I'm at, Texas is not, they don't offer, free health care unless you're like pregnant or basically it's pregnant, or if you're a child. And of course, they want them children healthy so when they grow up, they can be minions. That's basically what it is. But once you reach adulthood, they don't give a fuck anymore. Anyways, that's just the truth of it. And I don't want to feed into that system, and I don't want to give my money, what little I have, to it. I'm like, it is what it is. I'll just keep walking forward and, doing the best I can. And, meh. Anyways, a ghost of someone was visiting me today. And, basically I told this ghost, I was like, I enjoyed your company. I really did. I enjoyed being close to him. I enjoyed spending time with him, but I didn't enjoy his ways. I didn't enjoy that he was, trying to play the field and, and I enjoyed what he did for me, but at the same time, he was off doing it for others, and I'm like, I, I just don't want to do that. I just didn't want to, be around someone that, that I thought they were the one for just me. I wanted his 100%. I didn't want, what he was giving to everybody else. And that's just the truth of it. I wanted all of him, and he just wanted to give me a percentage. I was like, no, thank you. I'm just not into that kind of crap. I don't want to polyuramous or whatever the fuck they're called relationships where they're out screwing other people and, they schedule you in. I I've had people do that to me a lot. Whether it be a platonic relationship or you know, um, a lover. They always just wanted to give me a little bit of, their time or attention or whatever. And I'm like, no, and then they expect your 100%. I'm like, no, I'm not going to give somebody my all unless they give me their all. And that's just the truth of it. Oh, I'm tired today. I did go to the park for a little bit, and usually I can walk for a while, but I'm just haven't been feeling good. I've been feeling under the weather. My foot, it's like I got my fuzzy socks on, but my foot feels like it's humongous, but it's not. It feels huge, but it's not huge. It's the same size. I don't feel any swelling, but it feels like it's huge. And the bottom of my feet are tender. Anyways, I did cut down on my sugar today. I had my 2 cups of coffee, but when I went to go eat my cream of wheat, okay, I put sunflower seed butter in it with blueberries. And I'm tired of shit without that's supposed to be healthy without the sugars and things like that. I'm like, because it tastes bad. They really do. Maybe if I never had sugar to begin with, but I don't know, it just tastes bland. Well, no, even when you're little, you know what you like. You try to give babies certain things and they spit that shit out because it tastes gross. Okay? I like my butter and my salt, my sugars. I'm pretty bummed that my body is not doing what it's supposed to do. It's all acting, feeling weird. I don't know why. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. If, like, my legs will get cold, like really cold. Like they feel like just like dead legs. I was kind of sitting earlier. My legs were so cold. It was kind of freaked me out. I was like, are they just gonna stop working? Because that just kind of feels weird. And then the other day, like yesterday, I won't just say the other day, but yesterday, my mom was driving and I was in the pickup, and all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I started seeing it was like a kaleidoscope of colors, like it was just like going off, and I was like, I started feeling really bad. My face was kind of swelling, and of course I was like, what the fuck? I didn't take anything, because it was like I was tripping, but I didn't take anything, and I was like, I didn't fucking take anything, and that's what I stood there and said. And so, if I'm gonna see shit like that, that should, that's what people they pay money to do drugs, okay? I shouldn't be seeing that shit because I didn't do any drugs. Shit. Like, what the hell, man? I was like, I don't need drugs. That's what I tell people. I was like, I don't fucking need drugs because I'll just see shit out of the blue. And then if you tell too many people that, they want to diagnose you with something like you're crazy. And I was like, I'm not fucking crazy. Just perfectly fine. I can think fine. I can comprehend. I'm logical. Now, people might not think so, but I don't fucking care what others think because, well, I think they're insane. With their activities and what they think is right and what they think is wrong. I'm like, they're backwards, messed up fuckers. Everywhere, messed up fuckers. And their way of thinking is fucked up. Anyways, today, the Spirit was showing me that the healthcare system, all the hospitals are going to lay waste anyways in rubble. And I'm like, I'm okay with that. Fuckers. All they are is like all about money anyway. So, shit being blown up and falling down and shit. I'm okay with that. Fuck all them people. You know? Hell, all they do is bleed people dry. You know, it's not a loving, caring environment. They're not really concerned for people's health. They're like, well, you need to do this and this and this, and then we'll assign you drugs. And it ain't nothing good. That ain't nothing good. They can't fool me. Anyways, yeah. And they can't really do anything for you. So what's the fucking point? What's the fucking point? If they're not gonna fix what's wrong with me, then what's the fucking point? I'll just go to the clinic and get something to help with, you know, the inflammation, whatever. And it seems like, you know, when you go to a specialist or something, it's just they just give you more expensive. You just have to go through more expensive tests. You know, the bigger the building, the more it's going to cost you. You know, the more the prescription's going to cost. You know, so you can either go to a lower level clinic and they'll just give you a lower level drug, or you can go to a higher, you know, place, but it's all the same fucking scam. It's just one's more elaborate than the other. You know, this whole fucking society of man and their kind is just a hoax. Just a hoax. And that's what I say out there. I was like, it's just a fucking hoax. You know, you can't stop death. You know, you can't really get fixed. You know, you just spend your time at the doctor's office getting poked and prodded. They'll poke and prod you. That's what they do. They fucking want your blood. They're like mosquitoes. I've been seeing a lot of flies and mosquitoes, and I'm ready for the cold weather because it wipes the fuckers out. And you know, that's what tribulation and the apocalypse is all about, is getting rid of all those mosquitoes and flies out there that have built up their societies. And it just takes them out. So you don't have to be scared when you see them getting bombed and blown away and flooded out, because it's just what they built up is complete shit. There's no love in it. No love. Anyways, y'all have a good night. You know, and to the ghost that's been visiting me, I was like, yes, I do miss you. I did enjoy spending time with you. But at the same time, you couldn't be true to me. You couldn't give me your 100%. And I don't want somebody's percentage. I'm not selling for less anymore in any way. Fuck that. Fuck that shit.